Happening today, conservationists held a rally outside City Hall to protest a PGE plan to expand power lines in Portland's Forest Park.
Yeah, project leaders say this plan could include taking down hundreds of trees. Joelle Jones live tonight outside of City Hall with the very latest. Joelle?
Yes, PGE says this project would reduce power outages and help mitigate wildfire risks. But conservationists argue it threatens habitat and wildlife in one of the nation's largest urban forests. Bugs, trees, and hundreds of conservationists outside Portland City Hall today in the fight to protect Forest Park.
City Council must at all costs prioritize the people it serves and the forest that protects them over profit-seeking corporations.
The protest pushing back on PGE's Harborton Reliability Project.
We oppose the fact that they are saying that there are no alternatives and that those alternatives that are there are too costly. And our response is, well, you've made a hell of a lot of money in the last few years.
In March, the city's land use hearings officer greenlit PGE's proposal to expand power lines in the northern edge of Forest Park, despite a Portland City staff report recommending denial. That decision appealed by conservationists just 2 weeks later, arguing it violates the Forest Park Natural Resource Management Plan of 1995.
This project that PGE is proposing, which will develop 5 acres of Forest Park, cannot meet those requirements.
Opposers argue the project would remove nearly 400 trees, some 150 years old, causing wetlands to fill, streams to be disrupted, and impacting plant and wildlife.
The importance of these trees goes far beyond our parents, our grandparents, and the generations before them. These trees have been standing since before we even had electricity in homes.
But the utility company says the work would not affect old growth habitat, promising to improve 8 acres for each one impacted and vowing to plant over 900 trees. Now, in a previous statement to Coin 6, PGE officials say the decision to approve PGE's permit request is an example of the process working as it should and will allow PGE to proceed with the work that is crucial for safe, reliable, and increasingly clean energy for Portland homes and businesses. Now, so far, we have been monitoring City Council, and so far, most of the testimony has largely been in opposition of PGE's project and supporting this appeal, but there are still hundreds of people in the waiting room, so we will continue to monitor this meeting and bring you any updates as we receive them. Reporting live in downtown Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, Coin 6 News.
All right, Joelle, we'll see you later tonight.